They know my story.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I prepare my hair, or actually part my hair, for the large knotless braids with the curly ends, which is where the ends whereby you dip in the flexi rod and then dip the flexi rod in the hot water, basically. So the video before this one, I do have a link of that in my description box, and that one shows you the whole hairstyle and how I did it. But since I didn't want to like compile the parting as well as the braiding, because it's gonna make the video like 40 minutes plus, and I didn't want that to be the case. So that's why I said I was gonna make a different video of me parting the hair, because sometimes with this hairstyle, basically actually with this hairstyle, I think the parting is what actually takes most of the time. Like if the hair was already parted for me, I probably would have been done with the hairstyle in like 30 minutes. But since you have to part and make sure it's perfect and kind of just prep the hair in total to get the nice length and to make sure the thickness is just flows together, it just takes longer time for you to part. As you can see, first I'm making my rough draft line, and I'm just like parting the neck of my client's hair right now. I made my rough draft line, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply my edge control. Again, I do have the edge control link in my description box as well as the rat tail comb and the magnetic wristband. So now that I've applied the edge control, I'm just gonna go back and make sure my parts are clean. Again, I'm not really the best when it comes to line, but I always make sure that I give my clients like a really nice clean part, and I make sure they leave my chair really happy and make sure that everything is intact. And what actually helps me is the edge control, because when I made the rough draft line, I still have hair in the middle of my lines and everything, but when I apply the edge control, it just makes everything easier for me to go back and part. So at this point, I just have to struggle to make sure I have a good perfect line, or at least somewhat close to being perfect. So applying the edge control and then going back to make the clean parts does help a lot. Some people can do without that, but me, as soon as I learned that method, I had to just keep using it, and now I'm addicted. And my clients they're always like, wow, so neat. Like all I hear now is just so neat. So hearing that just makes me feel like, okay, this edge control method is working. By applying your edge control and then going back to make your clean parts, it does makes everything goes better and smooth. As you can see right now, I'm just making my parts, and for this particular part that you just see me make right now, I'm going to divide it into two. So the next side, the first is going to be 1, 2, and that's it. And then I'm going to show you how many we have on the next one and how I part that one and get it ready for me to braid. So right now I'm trying to make my 1, 2 line. Again, the line clearly does not look equal, so I'm going to apply my edge control again in the middle at some point, and I'm going to go back and try to make the clean parts again. And in my mind, I was thinking, okay, we're good to go. But then I was like, nah, we're really not good to go. So I went back again and make sure they're kind of close. I just did not record that part because it was like a quick correction basically. And I just went back, corrected it, and then braided with it again. If you want to watch the full tutorial of how I did the hairstyle and what braids, what braiding hair that I use, and how many hair that I had to fit in, or how many packs I use and everything, I do have that in my description box, which is the video before this one. Or you can just check like my recent videos and you would see what I am talking about. So now I'm trying to make the parts clean again, but clearly it's really not working for me. But I'm going to try my best, of course. But at the end of the day, my client loved her hair. But I feel like with this hairstyle, the parting is just like the most important thing, because you want to actually give them the large that they want. And also you don't want the roots to be too thick. Even though your clients may have thick natural hair, you still want to make sure they leave you happy and they don't feel like, okay, their hair was the reason why you could not really give them what they wanted. So that's the main thing about just braiding like big hair, especially when your client has like 4C or 4A or 4B, like the 4 type of hair and stuff like that. As you can see, I already braided one, but for this one, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way to start braiding. So as soon as you apply your edge control and you comb it through, you want to make 3 parts, basically. This 3-part makes it easier for you to start braiding. Usually, like I don't do this for clearly all my hairstyle, but since I'm trying to show you guys something, I feel like this would be beneficial to everybody, or for mainly beginners, and then you just divide it into 3, and that is what you're going to use to start braiding, and then start fitting your hair in. As you can see, we're done, and now I am making my next line, and I will just make a straight line, go back again, make the clean part with the edge control, and then if you watch this video, you're going to see how I part the whole of the hair and how it's looking at the top and the middle and everything. I feel like in total we only had about 14 counts of braids. Yeah, that's what we had in total, and that is how I did this particular style. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and till then I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. And I hope this video was beneficial to people, because I was asked to make the video and I'm just trying my best, and I'm sorry if it's not as clear or as detailed, but I promise to do better next time. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you.
It's fake kills.
Original, puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the liquor. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me on the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga. Say she run another nigga. I who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that. Where you move that, touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar, now you they mash up the place. Enter me radar, girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. You feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time, baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time, baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pon me ya, say she give me pon me ya. In a ya, say she give me in a ya. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I don't think so. Any man, them me looking at the thing so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a bossing at the thing so. Girl, pon me yard, see me pon me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Man a wine, say she give me pon me yard. Say enter the radar, now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar, girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time, baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time, baby, I'ma make you sweat.
It's fake kills.
We finna have a good time, you know. Them bomb like them are watching. They are free of our daughter. Bad man, what you say?
Standard. No.
Original.
Yeah.
Bad man, mash up the place. Bad man, mash up the place. Original. Bad man, mash up the place. Bad man, mash up the place.
Just say no.
Bad man, mash up the place. Bad man, mash up the place.
Just say yeah.
Bad man, mash up the place. Bad man, mash up the place. Original bad man. Bad man, mash up the place. Bad man, mash up the place. Body nice. See I got them here, them are moving right. See the girls, them a got me hypnotized. Them a make a bad man feel alright. Ooh, yeah. Man I tell her when she go low, Say you gonna get me when I'm on low. Man, I tell her me she go low. Bad man, I put you in a photo. Count down, she a put me on a rundown. Go down, she a give me on a low now. Go now, anywhere you wanna go now. Bad man, me a put you on a first class.
No, 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 no.
To the beat of the bad man, but drop the beat, then a bad man, but drop the beat.
She say yeah,
bad man, but drop the beat, then a bad man, but drop the beat. To the beat of the bad man, but drop the beat, then a bad man, but drop the beat.
So baby, what you gonna do? Calling all your friends when they come through. So you give me your number one I control. So you really, really meant for the girls when they come through. Come through. Bad man, say she want, say she really want, say she try to be the one. Calm down, take it slow. Say the girl, let me come in on me yard, let me give me low. If you tripping, let me know what you really want. Is it riding with me or you really dirt? Them my girls, them tell me that you really not. Make up your mind, let me know if you really got.
no, 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 no.
To the beat of the bad man, but drop the beat, then a bad man, but drop the beat.
She say yeah,
bad man, but drop the beat, then a bad man, but drop the beat. To the beat of the bad man, but drop the beat, then a bad man, but drop the beat. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe.
Original bad
Bad man,
man.
turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the
It's
vibe.
fake kills.
Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe.
It's fake kills.
Original. Puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls, them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls, them a come, them a want it on the nigga. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me on the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga, say she run another nigga. Who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that, where you move that. Touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar. Girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pon me yard, say she give me pon me yard. In a yard, say she give me in a yard. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I don't think so. Any man, them me looking at the thing so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a bossing at the thing so. Girl, pon me yard, see me pon me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Man a wine, say she give me for me yard. Say enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar. Girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat.
It's fake kills.
Right, we finna have a good time, you know. Them bomb like them are watching. They are pretty up my daughter. Bad man, what you say?
Standard.
It's fake kills.
Original. Puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the nigga. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me on the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga. Say she want another nigga. I who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. I move that, where you move that. Touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar. Cause you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pon me yard, say she give me pon me yard. In a yard, say she give me in a yard. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I don't think so. Any man, them me looking at the think so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a bossing at the thing so. Girl, pon me yard, see me pon me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Aye. Man a wine, say she give me pon me yard. Say enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar. Girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat.
It's fake kills.
We finna have a good time, you know. And bomb like them and watch it. They are pretty bad man. Bad man, what I say?
Standard.
Original. The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place. Original bad man. The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place.
Just say no, 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 no.
The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place.
Just say yeah,
the bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place. Original bad man. The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place.
Body nice. See I got them girls, them a moving right. See the girls, them a got me hypnotized. Them a make a bad man feel alright. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Man I tell her me she go low. Say you gonna get me when I'm on low. Man I tell her me she go low. Bad man I put you in a photo. Count down, she a put me on a rundown. Go down, she a give me on a low now. Go now, anywhere you wanna go now. Bad man, me a put you on a first class.
no, 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 no.
The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place.
Just say yeah,
the bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place.
So baby, what you gonna do? Calling all your friends when they come through. So you give me your number one I control. So you really meant for the girls when they come through. Come through. Bad man, say she want, say she really want, say she try to be the one. Calm down, take it slow. Say the girl, let me come in on me yard, let me give me low. If you tripping, let me know what you really want. Is it riding with me or you really dirt? Them my girls, them a tell me that you really not. Make up your mind, let me know if you really got.
No, 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 no.
The bad man, mash up the place. The bad man, mash up the place.
Say yeah, yeah,
Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe.
Original bad man.
Turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the
It's
vibe.
fake hills.
Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe.
It's fake hills.
Original, puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the liquor. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me on the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga, say she want another nigga. I who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that. Where you move that, touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar, now you they mash up the place. Enter me radar, girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good